Coming to the stage next, welcome Brian Wilding.
Thanks a lot, guys, but none of you are in my will, so anyway. So, quick question before I get started, Janice. Why is it that you and I have never gone away to Vegas and tied the knot? I'm waiting. Is it because I'm epileptic? It is, isn't it? It's because I've got epilepsy. Well, that's true, guys. I have epilepsy. And I know that most of you in this room don't. And if that seems like I'm bragging, well, I am. It's a cool disease. My doctor prescribed, years before it was legal, prescribed marijuana for me. Well, the rest of you guys were skulking around in dark alleys, hiding to toke up. I had a get out of jail free card. Yeah! Now that could have been a seizure or a new dance step. You decide. Either way. In the old days, when I did that and pissed myself, it was a seizure. Nowadays, I always piss myself. Anyway, my epilepsy got me out of the single most frightening event on a teenager's social calendar, the senior prom. Senior boys that were in gym had to invite a girl to the prom. I wasn't allowed in gym, which was fine by me because no high school girl in her right mind would even randomly consider taking an epileptic to the prom. I mean, there was no telling when Twist and Shout became Twitch About. I didn't blame her. I mean, who would? I think we both dodged a bullet on that day. Speaking of dodging bullets, another terrifying event happened when I was a teen, the Cuban Missile Crisis. We had daily reports of intercontinental ballistic missiles possibly reaching our shores. I wanted to do something about it. So I shaved off about 18 inches of hair and I went down to the Army recruitment office. And I told the officer there that I wanted to be the first Canadian-born epileptic sniper. Well, he said he'd get back to me, but I'm still waiting for that call. Anyways, I got bullied pretty badly growing up, and this had nothing to do with my epilepsy and everything to do with the fact that I had a pretty big mouth. So one day, and I was a whiny little prick too, so one day I got beat up and I made the mistake of going to my father and telling him about it. His response was to put me in karate. Well, thanks a lot, Dad. Now not only are all the neighborhood kids beating me up, my classmates are kicking me in the head. But nothing, however, prepared me for dating women in my 60s. Very early on in most of your relationships, a woman will say something like this to you. You better never let me catch you lying to me. Well, you in your innocence assume that she wants you to tell her the truth. Well, she doesn't. She don't want to hear your truth. She just never better let you catch her. Lie all you like. So let me tell you a story. The other night I was out with one of my best good buddies, Eddie Fox. And I smelled something kind of bad, so I said to Eddie, "Your breath smells like a donkey's asshole." Well, he laughed. That's all he did was laugh. He said, "Brian, there's your problem. You've been kissing too many donkeys' assholes." So we had a talk and a laugh, and no harm, no foul. The other night, I was out with my girlfriend, and the donkey's asshole made a reappearance. Well, if you ever want to see that woman's holiest of holies again, you leave that remark in your head. Thanks very much. God bless.